Hello. Hello everybody and welcome. If you'd like to make yourself as comfortable as you can possibly be, that will be grand. How are you feeling today, by the way? How are you feeling today? If it's difficult for you to type because your computer is somewhere different from your actual relaxation spot, that's absolutely fine. There's no need to respond. But I know as the days go on and the weeks go on, our feelings change about the situation, and some feelings and some emotions get repeated more than once, more than twice, and understandably so. And what I intend to do is revisit some of the Nidras, but only a couple, because although it may feel like Groundhog Day when we wake up, there are elements of the news that make you realise that it's not, and that things are moving, not for the better right now, but there are changes. And with those changes come different things we will feel, different things we will experience. So it did take me a couple of weeks to put these videos in place, and I try to create things that are of the majority feeling. But I do feel that today there's kind of like a split. So although we're working up the body and there is this collective acceptance of the situation, and therefore dealing with the digestive tract is right to be doing, because we have accepted the situation in the sense that we are all staying at home now, and regardless of resistance and so forth, because the situation in this country has begun to become really, really at its peak, it is fair to say that that maybe the next one after this digestion one will be the heart, because we are, as the numbers of deaths rise, the stages of grief come in. So I'm mentioning this not to bring down the energy, but to be in congruence with how you're feeling, and be in congruence with the time in which we are watching this video on replay. So I shall begin. So if you'd just like to close your eyes as I read the preparation for this video. And it is on the digestive system. The reason why the gut is called the second brain is because the digestive system has its own nervous system called the enteric nervous system. This means the IG tract acts on its own without having to send information to the brain or spinal cord to perform regular, habitual jobs. So prepare your body now so that we can begin this journey and our small and large intestines, of our bowel, of our colon, and of our stomach. So you might want to, in the pose that you're in, place both your hands on your stomach. Both your hands on your stomach. Both your hands on your stomach. And as you listen, and as you hear this metronome, just be aware of how you're feeling. Allow the sound to be a reminder of your present state as you settle into the practice of Yoga Nidra. And now scan your body, wiggle if need be, until you feel more and more comfortable. And then wiggle some more until you feel even more comfortable. For some of you, the sound is relaxing, and for others, not. And for a rare few, would neither find it relaxing nor annoying. How can I find this relaxing, one may ask? Take its consistency. Is the lack of our old daily routine a cause of anxiety? And if this is so, what does it tell you about yourself? How can I find this relaxing? You may ask. The answer, it's consistent. The question, does your old daily routine a cause of your natural anxiety? And what does this tell you about yourself? And what does this tell you about yourself? Stripping away the layers each time you ask the question, what does this tell me about myself? Whilst another person who finds it relaxing may be asking, how can anyone find it annoying? Because it keeps time, is the answer. And so it reminds me of the things I have not completed. Question: How can anyone find this annoying? Answer: because it keeps track of time and reminds me of all the things I have not yet completed. So what does this tell you about yourself? And what does this tell you about yourself? And ask yourself the question again, stripping away until you get to a root answer. If you find this sound annoying, what does this tell you about yourself? If you find this sound pleasant, comforting, what does this tell you about yourself? Since the outbreak, have you found that you've had a dry mouth? Bring your awareness to the very tip of your digestive tract, your mouth. Is it moist? Or is it dry? Have you had a dry mouth more recently than at the beginning of this outbreak? Or was it dry before and now is it becoming moist? What does the top of your tongue feel like? The bottom of your tongue? The walls of your mouth? The tip of your tongue? The back of your tongue? Do you have moisture? Step inside your mouth now with your awareness, like you're swallowing yourself whole, and drop down through your esophagus into your stomach, where chem is churned, and down into your small intestines. And then come out through your small intestines and come down into your belly, into your large intestines, right behind your navel, And allow your awareness, your focus, your concentration to be here in your belly. In your belly. Without thinking, just move your awareness to somewhere in your digestive tract, a place where that rhythm is there, where that constant ticking over, operational movement, rhythm is there, a part of your belly that feels alive. Move your attention to a part of your belly that is churning away, that feels alive. And just be here for a moment. That could be your upper belly. It could be your lower belly. It could be right in the middle, behind your navel. It could be in your large intestines and therefore around the edges of your abdomen. Without thinking, move your attention to that part of your body now. And breathe. And without thinking, move your attention to a part of your belly that feels hard, that feels numb. That feels like stone. And be here. No matter how uncomfortable it may be or appear, breathe into this part of your belly now. like a wave, rippling, floating, and be absorbing whatever water you need to absorb, letting go of that which you need to let go of, and be. How does your whole belly feel now? Step inside your navel. Once again, how does your whole belly feel now? And go to the exact same places you did before. First place and then the second place. And perhaps there is a place of transition. A place in your belly where it's quite or was quite erratic. A place in your belly where it was really, really, really soft and facile. Visit those parts of your belly now and breathe. Allow the movement to be like a wave. Allow whatever is not wanted to come out and flush through. And breathe. Noticing how your belly feels now. The difference, the changes within your belly. Allowing your breath to come all the way down into your belly. Allowing your breath to come all the way back up from your belly. And breathe. And when you can, when you wish to, you can wiggle your toes and your fingers. Your fingers and your toes. And bend your knees in your own time. And once your knees are bent and they've walked their way up your body, turn your heels out and turn your toes in. And this will allow your thighs to be like your belly, to be soft, to be relaxed, and allow your knees to gently fold in to each other so they are supporting each other, like your surface, your bed, the ground is supporting your whole body, and allow your knees to rest in to one another. And breathe. Allowing the soles of your feet to be completely flat. And in your own time, when you feel ready, when you feel able, you may want to stretch, you may want to yawn, and be once again back into this world. Thank you very, very much for coming.